At first, she's everything you ever wanted. Sweet, kind, light in her eyes when she sees you. She laughs at your jokes, texts you good morning. She makes you feel chosen. Like maybe, for once, this one's different. So you start to open up. You drop your guard. You start giving more time, more attention, more effort. You lean in, and then something changes. She starts pulling back. She's not as warm. She's a little colder, a little distant. Her replies are slower. Her energy's off, and you're left confused. What happened? What did I do? The truth is, you did one thing that completely shifted how she sees you. You gave up your center. Now, you might not have even realized you did it. But from the moment you started putting her on a pedestal, from the moment you made her the center of your emotional world, things started to change. See, in the beginning, she was sweet because she felt your strength. She felt your grounded energy. You had your own life, your own direction. You weren't trying to win her, you were just being you. Calm, collected, confident without trying. But then you got emotionally invested, and instead of staying centered, you shifted into please like me mode. You started putting her needs above your own. You started overthinking everything, texting just to get a response, changing your schedule to fit hers, saying what you think she wants to hear, playing it safe just to keep her happy. And on the surface, all of that looks like caring. But underneath it, it feels like insecurity. Here's where female psychology comes into play. Most women are emotionally wired to respond to leadership, presence, and strength. That doesn't mean being controlling or aggressive. It means being rooted in who you are, unshaken, solid. When a man starts to lose that, when his energy starts orbiting her, she feels it, not always consciously, but emotionally she senses that shift. The polarity changes, and suddenly you go from the man she admired to the man she feels responsible for emotionally. That flips the dynamic. And once that happens, the sweetness fades. She stops feeling attraction and starts feeling pressure. The reason she's sweet in the beginning is because there's space, there's balance, she respects you. She doesn't feel like she has to carry the emotional weight of the connection. But when you start needing her validation to feel secure, that weight falls on her, and she doesn't want it. No woman wants to feel like she's the source of a man's emotional stability, because at her core, she's looking for a man who can stand on his own 2 feet, a man who has direction, purpose, standards, a man who can lead not with control, but with calm, with presence, with clarity. Now, this doesn't mean you can't be vulnerable. This isn't about putting on some fake alpha mask. It's about owning your emotional world, being solid within yourself first, so that when you show up for her, it's not from a place of needing something. It's from a place of offering something. The sweet girl you met, she was responding to your energy, your balance, your independence. But when you made her your emotional anchor, you unknowingly pushed her away. So what's the fix? Come back to yourself. Stop over-investing. Stop pouring into someone who isn't pouring back. Stop tying your self-worth to how quickly she texts you back or how warm she is today. That's not love. That's dependency. You have to relearn how to be centered. And that starts by giving yourself what you were trying to get from her: your own approval, your own attention, your own peace. A woman doesn't want a man who abandons himself to keep her happy. She wants a man who holds himself with quiet confidence. A man who's not thrown off when she's moody. A man who doesn't panic when the vibe shifts. A man who stays still when the emotional waters get choppy. That's rare. And that's what creates real attraction. When you stay grounded, you let her relax into your energy. She doesn't have to pull away because she doesn't feel smothered. She doesn't feel responsible for your happiness. She gets to be the woman, responsive, emotional, expressive, while you stay rooted in your direction. And if she does pull away, if she gets cold or distant even when you're centered, let her. Don't chase, don't fix. Don't try to talk her back into liking you. Just hold your ground. Respect her space. Keep your standards. because a grounded man doesn't force connection. He lets it flow or go, and in the end, that's the man she truly wants. The man who doesn't flinch when things shift. The man who can love without losing himself. The man who doesn't need to be the center of her world, because he's already the center of his own. So if she was sweet until you gave up your center, use that pain as a wake-up call, not to become colder, not to stop caring, but to come back into balance, to reconnect with your own worth, to be the man you were before the chase began. Because once you stop needing her to validate you and start validating yourself, you become the kind of man who doesn't hope for respect,